Hi, welcome back to Marisa Explains It All. And today I'm going to be talking about some new Wet n Wild, I guess it's their spring or summer collection that were recently released. And I found these at CVS. I just, happened to pop into one and saw them, and there was 4 of them all together, but I only got 2 on Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeshadow palettes, and these are the 2 that I got. And this first one here is the one that I actually really wanted the most when I've seen other people talk about it. I just think the name is super cute, and it just fits like to a T exactly what it looks like to me. So this is the first one, and it is called, and that's right side up there, it's called California Roll, and I just think that name is so cute. It just fits it exactly. I see it, and I don't know that I would come up with the name on my own without having known this was called that, but I just look at it and I think, yeah, that's totally a California Roll. That's such a cute name for it. Anyway, but I just think it's fun, orange and green mixed, nice summer colors. And then the next one that I got is called Thrift Store Chic, and this one is more pinks. We have a purple there. I'm actually wearing this one today, and I just created kind of a soft romantic eye. I have this shade on my lid, and then I have this shade in my crease, and this shade smudged on the top and lower lash line, and then a little bit of this one in in my crease. Now I'm going to go through and swatch both of them for you and kind of discuss the shades and let you know which ones I think are good and bad, because there are some shades in here that just aren't as great. And I've worn the California Roll one. I cracked it open, the next day after I got it and wore it, and I'll talk about that as I show the palette. So there's 6 colors in here, and I'll start with this top one here. This is a champagne-y kind of white color. I actually really like this color. I like this color generally just for my eyes, for a pop of inner corner highlight, or it reminds me a lot of MAC Nylon, and it feels really soft, really buttery. I'll go ahead and swatch it there. MAC Nylon is one of my favorites. It's kind of a yellowy vanilla color, and I love it for my inner corner highlight or all over the lid if I'm just doing kind of a more daytime look. So I really like that. It feels really soft and buttery. This next one right there is the one color in the palette I just am not happy with. It just, I had to swatch it a couple times. It's kind of powdery, and it doesn't really, like when you put it on your lid, it just kind of flakes away. It has glitter in it, but these are $3.99, I think. $3.99, $3.49. They're very affordable. So I mean, if there's one out of 6 colors that isn't that great, you could see it just kind of flakes away. So that's the first one I swatched, and it just like flakes away. It's just the worst one out of the 6. Now moving on to the fun colors here, there's this lime green one that's a matte, and I think it does have a little bit of shimmer, but when you actually swatch it out, it doesn't show up. So I would say it's a matte, even though it's not like a true matte. So that's the lime green one there, and then this more seafoam green is that color there. And this one, this peach one, is actually the warmer tones are the reason I really wanted this, because I love warm tone, and that's just a beautiful color. It feels really buttery when you touch it. For a matte, it's good. And this next one there. So there is the whole palette. The Color Icon California Roll. And now I'm going to go ahead and wipe these off, and I will move on to the next one, Thrift Store Chic. And so again, it's a 6-pan palette there. And hopefully I got all the colors off here. I did notice when I wore California Roll the other day, though, I wanted to mention that the colors, they faded. They didn't like wipe off or anything. They just kind of toned back down. I actually posted a picture of me wearing this on Instagram, so you can, click the link down below to my Instagram page and go ahead and check that out. But they just, they faded down, just to lighter tones of what they were when I originally put them on. And I did notice I had to pack it on a little bit to get the pigmentation I wanted. But, you're not going to get, high-end quality for $3.99. So for the quality you do get, I have to say they're pretty good. And here again, they have this really nice pigmented, buttery, soft, kind of white, yellowish highlight color there, which I love. And there it is swatched. And then this one is what these two next to I'm gonna swatch. So this one here and that one there are the two that I would say are the worst in the palette. They're just like that other one where they're these super chunky, glittery shades that just don't hold the pigmentation. And I mean, you can see when I swatch it just kind of, like, the color's there, but it just kind of like fluffs away because of the amount of glitter and the texture. So there's that other one there. Let's see. So those two, there's two in this palette that I would say are not as good as the others. You know, they're just too chunky. And then there's, again, a really nice matte. When you touch it, you're like, wow, that's soft. So nice pink color there. And then moving on to this brighter pink. Kind of going far down my arm here. Let me build that one up a bit just so it shows up a little better. And then the purple. The purple I actually really thought was a nice color. It's a lavender, a little bit of, I don't know, maybe silver or something in it that just makes it a little bit unique than just like a straight up plain, you know, purple. So there is the palette there. And again, I went kind of far down because these two shades I swatched, I can't see them because they're so light right here. So these are the top, and then it skips. This is a bald patch right here. So sorry about that. But then that's what the palette looks like. So if I had to pick one, I'd pick the California Roll because it is brighter and funner and the colors show up better. So there's my review on the new Color Icon, Wet n Wild Color Icon palettes that came out recently. I hope you liked my video. If you did, go ahead and like and subscribe and you'll see more from me later. Okay, thanks, bye!